Hello and welcome to this review of Cognac Salignac. Yes, I have two bottles, 200 milliliter bottles. What do I know about Cognac Salignac? Not a whole lot. I do know that they had it at a local store here on US Highway 61, and I was in there and they had like a sign, and I said it was two bottles for $9.99, I think. And I said, well, told the clerk, I said, well, what if I just get one bottle? He said, oh, one bottle's like $6.99. So that's why they have a price like that. You gotta buy two or you're just getting ripped off. So I bought it. I said, I've never seen this anywhere in a store. In Louisiana, I've looked around. Sometimes people just get things, you know, stores, and then you never see it again. So it's an interesting label. It's this one's a little chipped. Get this one, looks a little better. It's like make it look like a leather covering with stitching. Maison Fondée en, that means the house founded in 1809. Fine cognac product of France. Louis de Salignac. And on the top it has the bird, Louis de Salignac. They're in Cognac, France. Imported by Salignac Import Company of Deerfield, Illinois, USA. There's no website for that company. Salignac, Cognac, France is a big town for cognac production in the area of France in southwestern France called Cognac, close to Bordeaux. You can see that if you look up on a map, look on Wikipedia, it'll show you where the Cognac region is. There's brandy made all over France, Paris, Bordeaux, all over, but it can only be called Cognac if they follow specific government guidelines and it comes from that Cognac region. Cognac, somebody asked me what is the difference, or I saw somebody asking that question, what is the difference between cognac and brandy? There is none. It's just that brandy, all cognac is brandy, but not all brandy is cognac because it has to come from that area. All right. Anyway, it says on the back here, VS, very special. Most cognacs are blended, or as we French say, married, after they are aged. But at Salignac, we marry our young cognacs before aging. So they mix them and then they age them. Their years of intermingling in oaken casks allow time to perform its maturing miracle. Taste our secret, the longer the marriage, the mellower the cognac. Well, this one is young, so it's not going to be too mellow, I don't think. I've never had a cognac in my life. I've never had the big popular ones, and I've never had this one. This one is owned by Beam-Suntory. You've heard of Jim Beam? Beam-Suntory, a huge liquor holding company. And their big cognac brand is Courvoisier, which has a fascinating website. They do list this on the Beam-Suntory website, but they just say a little like, we own this and it's been around since 1809. They don't tell you much about it, and there's no brand website. So 1809, over 200 years, and this is the cheapest of them. I would try others. I was looking on one beer company's spirit company website, and they had this one for like $23, $24 for the 750 milliliters, and then they had some like the Cognac Salignac 1865. They had it for what was it, 2,500 euros. So you can get this. You can get some Salignacs that will cost you thousands of dollars. Whoa, finally. Now I was at International Market, and I'm going to try to do one a month. Okay, we'll see how that works out. One of these a month until the end of the year. I was at so here we got July, and then August, September, October, etc., and that'll be 6 months for the 6 brands that I have. International Market, I bought some stuff there yesterday, and they had this brand of cognac in the big bottle, and it was $39.95. I don't mean $39.95. It was $3,995. Okay, I was reading one review on a cognac brandy review website, and he said he thinks this one had caramel color added. He just didn't think it would get this dark being this young, because they get darker as they age. He didn't. They don't have to, according to the U.S. government, and you can get on their website. There's a government agency that regulates spirits. Some spirits have to disclose certain things, and others don't. Cognac and cognac brandy do not have to tell you if they use natural flavorings or caramel color. It's recommended, but it's not required. So some do, some don't. This may have it, this may not have it. I don't know. Now there's some alcohol eggs on here. Yep. Looks nice. However authentic it is or is not. Smells a little strong. It's 40% alcohol, 80 proof. If you take a deep inhalation, it goes right there, and it's like you're at the doctor's office, you cut your leg, and you're waiting for him to come in, and they got all the alcohol in there, you know, the rubbing alcohol and the antiseptic. It smells kind of like that. Makes sense. There's a little nuttiness, a little oak, I suppose, a little vanilla, maybe. I was doing more reading about brandy, and they said that when these big companies like Beam-Suntory or the big company that bought, or the big Hennessy combination, it's like Hennessy bought somebody and then they merged with somebody else, so it's a big time thing. They generally let the cognac houses and the brandy houses run their own operation. A lot like the beer world, like Miller letting the Leinenkugel's people run their operation, even though Miller owns Leinenkugel's. My thinking is they bought a successful cognac company, Salignac, and they say, look, why screw with it? As long as it's making money, don't interfere. Smells really good. Let's go with the taste. First thing I notice, it's dry, and it's a forefront. You get, and this is the first video review for this in the world, from what I could tell. Although there were a lot of fascinating videos that I would maybe watch one day about how to pour cognac, how to taste it, the difference between cognac and whiskey. Big difference. There's a little evergreen, wintergreen, nuttiness, like almonds maybe. Smoke? I don't think so. Yeah, this is a great deal. 2 of these bottles for $9.99. It'll probably take a month. Well, it's going to take, yeah, at least a month, because I've got that Fino sherry. I've got to get through that Fino, that cocktail sherry. It'll go bad. The Fino will go bad kind of fast, apparently. So far, it's holding its own. The Oloroso and the Amontillados, those will last longer, you know, because they're heavier body. This should go fine, you know, aging. This should not be a problem, aging something like this. That's what gives it the cachet, the aging, right? I mean, if you're going to buy a $2,200, 2,500 euro bottle of Salignac from 1865, hey, they didn't do it because the aging hurt it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, those legs. Oh yeah, well, it's really fantastic. It's not world class, I'm pretty sure, but for what you're paying, it's good. Probably more suitable for mixing, but drinking it neat, I'm happy with it. A lot different, really, than the Fleur de Lis Napoleon VSOP, VVSOP French brandy. That had a lot of peppery notes. I couldn't figure it out. Now the Pierre Duchesne had the more of the white pepper, I think. But they both had peppery. This doesn't seem to really have that. So, très bien. Merci. Fondé. Maison. Maison. Salignac. And I appreciate you watching this. And if you ever tried it, let me know what you think. It's, oh yeah, you can really feel it now. It's like, whoop, that'll be all I'm going to drink tonight, I can assure you. So, thank you for watching this video production. That's it.